And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
And Matty V, yeah, these are the dog days. August is that 1 month where you start looking at your teammates and you're, man, I'm getting really tired of seeing the same faces. You get to pick your own friends after the postseason. You got to find a way to get through August. September, you start to see light at the end of the tunnel.
No doubt about it, Dero. It's a tough thing when you're grinding through that 162-game schedule. You'd like to think that everybody always gets along, and hopefully, Dero, this team can continue playing well through the month of August, and hopefully that means some good things to come in the month of September.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
0-1 count and the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Has a look, now the pitch. This is line to left. Hernandez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
At the plate, David Rosario, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Line towards center field. Gardner is right there, 1 down. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. Ready on 1 and 2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. Torres picks it up. And they're on 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mookie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Paxton's ready. First pitch on the way. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-2 once more. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. He's through first and hustling for second. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Gregorius.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 0-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez has a beat on it, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Cody Bellinger.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Stepping up now, Justin Turner. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll check in here at 256, 11 home runs and 29 driven in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
1-1.
Fouled off. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
So digging in now, Kike Hernandez, runner in scoring position with two gone. Paxton comes set. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. Will move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. "0-1, here it comes." A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one gone for him in the inning, let's check out where these guys sit in the standings. And as you can see, they've got themselves a slim 2.5 game lead in the division. So striding in, James Paxton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. We've played 2.5. No score on MLB Network. Striding into the box, Austin Barnes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Austin.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Clayton Kershaw becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Paxton peers in. Here it is on 0-1. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2. Seager stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Torres, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Stepping in now, David Rosario, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And the runner back in standing. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Line drive, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 35 now on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 47 thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Didi Gregorius.
Didi.
As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
In now, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2-1.
1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot.
Taylor swings and a ball hit well to left. Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Off the plate, ball one.
And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Taylor stands at second with 2 gone. Drilled to first. Rosario moving to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They trail here 4-0. Pitcher James Paxton. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Max. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit. And he may take that big turn at first. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high. But you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ross Stripling, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 68.
Torres will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Come on, let's hold on.
Line hard toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, David Rosario, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Stripling offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball foul down the left side. LeMahieu on third. Torres on second. Rosario is over at first with one away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Max Muncy. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First offering on its way. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, 2 down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Paxton's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Turner's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Let's go, Dodgers.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Giancarlo Stanton sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Turner will put this one away, and the side is retired. David Freese is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
David Freese.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So the shutout's still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Digging in, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Two out, nobody on. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. everyone needs to relax and not try.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Joe Kelly is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Dodgers, number 17, Joe Kelly.
Here's Brett Gardner now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ground ball to Seager. It's short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the pitcher, James Paxton.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th. And the big Canadian lefty James Paxton will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0. This is foul right side. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Line toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes,
Now
but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Paxton steps into his windup. 1-0 on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off wide first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Into the box, Torres. He doubled his last time through.
The second baseman, Torres.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, David Rosario. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch on its way, and this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers nothing. Digging in once again, Max Muncy will get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of the series.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. And that misses downstairs for ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Barnes, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Paxton peers in. First pitch on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Boy, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7 2/3 up to this point.
The 1-1. Line toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Dylan Betances enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
68. Dylan Betances.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliced hard down the left field line. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Ninth inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Kevin Quackenbush enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Ball 1.
And there's ball 1.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
The shortstop, Didi.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making.
Hit well again down the right field line, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here it comes, 0-2. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's now 5-2 New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a save situation
Now
on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he misses 2-1. The 2-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's gone 4 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Down the left field line and deep. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
5-2 the final today. New York earned their 109th win, best in the division. James Paxton wins for a league high 19th time this year. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. His 19th win of the season. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Just his 4th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.